It's the Battle of the Browsers. Tune in tonight to see who will win. Today we're going to be pitting 4 browsers up against each other to see which one is the fastest and most efficient. We're going to be running several different tests and seeing who is our victor. The browsers that we will be testing today are going to be Chrome, Firefox Quantum, Microsoft Edge, and Microsoft Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer I'm not expecting to perform very well. We're just throwing it in there just so we can get a good comparison and see kind of how far these 3 modern browsers have come since the days of Internet Explorer. And these are going to be the latest versions of the browsers as, whoa, watch as I drop my phone, as of the 17th of December 2017. So yeah, the newest version since then is what we're going to be testing on. The tests that we are running are Basemark, Aries 6, MotionMark, Speedometer, Jetstream, and we're also going to be doing the HTML5 feature check to see how many features these browsers do support when it comes to HTML5 to see which one best supports HTML5, and we're also going to be looking at the RAM usage under a normal load of having Twitter, Google Keep, and a HD YouTube video playing in the browser at the same time and seeing how much RAM each of them use under that same exact workload so we can see which one's the most efficient. And the reason why we're going to be doing the RAM check is because that is kind of a key feature for some people when it comes to their web browsers. They want it to be efficient if they don't have a whole lot of RAM, where Google Chrome has notoriously been the RAM hog, and people have moved away from Google Chrome just because of that, or at least people that I've heard of have moved away from Google Chrome because of that. I don't know if that's just a common thing, but I've known people that have done that because it is a RAM hog at times, but we're going to see which one truly is the most efficient. So without further ado, here are the results.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
So as you can see, Google Chrome is definitely still the king in most areas except for graphics, where it fell behind Quantum and Edge. Edge actually pulled out way ahead when it came to the MotionMark score, which is pretty cool, but I think that might be because of Microsoft's ability to kind of further work with hardware acceleration within their own operating system. Essentially, they have more access to more tools within the Windows environment since they're designing that system, whereas the other things are going to be features that are going to be designed into the browser from other sources, so they're all going to be pretty much equal when it comes to Java runtimes and things like that, because they're all pulling from Java, and Microsoft kind of has a better sense of their own system when it comes to implementing hardware acceleration in their browser. And also, Firefox did show its kind of newness with the Firefox Quantum and how it's not optimized, as it did completely and absolutely get shredded by all the other browsers when it came to RAM efficiency. It was way up ahead there. And also we saw how bad Internet Explorer is. Internet Explorer couldn't even do most of the tests in the suite. Some of them it could start running, but I could never get it to finish a test to actually get an accurate score. So there were a lot of wouldn't runs or did not finishes for Internet Explorer. And yeah, basically we've learned that we've come a long way with browsers, and if you're still using Internet Explorer, you probably should stop using the internet altogether, because it's just not good. There's no coming back if you still use Internet Explorer, sorry. There are a couple of areas that I do want to talk about. Edge did fail the WebGL 2.0 test on Basemark. It just wouldn't run that for some reason, so that's definitely a functionality that it did not have. And Internet Explorer failed Jetstream on the 3rd run. That's one of the reasons why I couldn't get it. I could get it to run through my first 2 trials, but it wouldn't run through the 3rd trial, so it had to be a did not finish, essentially, is what it came down to. And I don't know why that was. I tried to get a 3rd trial out of it constantly, but it ran twice, and then after that just refused to run again. So, I don't know. So for me personally, I'm still going to use Firefox Quantum because I kind of like how it looks and I like the feel of it, even though it is a RAM hog. I have 32 gigs of RAM in my computer, so I don't really care about that much, and that'll get better over time. It is like the newest release of all of these, so it's not going to be very well optimized. That's going to be something that they're going to work out in the future, and they're really just working on getting a stable build right now, as it is kind of in its infancy. But that is a topic for a future video which I'm going to make, which is all about why I switched to Firefox Quantum and kind of my review of Firefox Quantum, so be expecting that. But really that's it for now in this video. Let's go ahead and recap what we learned today. We learned that Google Chrome is still the web browser king, and Edge is actually a very good contender, especially if you're dealing with a lot of graphics work and stuff in your web browser. And also Quantum does pull a pretty good middle ground between all of the different test areas, but is not the fastest browser ever. And of course, Internet Explorer, it's still bad. Just like I said, please don't use Internet Explorer, please. It hurts my soul every time somebody clicks on Internet Explorer on their computer. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like on it. If you like the content on this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also leave a comment down below of what web browser you use and why you use it. I'd like to know what your reasoning is behind which web browser you choose, because that can be kind of a heated area, and I want to start some drama in the comment section. No, not really, I actually just kind of want to know like what everybody uses and get a good gauge of that. But still, I will see you guys in the next video.